Every year on September 9th, International FASD Awareness Day is observed. Proclamations are issued in countries, states, provinces, and towns all around the world. Bells are rung at 9:09 a.m. in every time zone from New Zealand to Alaska, and people all around the world gather for events to raise awareness about the dangers of drinking during pregnancy. Joining us now to tell us more about the syndrome is Jerome Romero, the director of statewide FASD prevention program. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Such an important topic to talk about here. And tomorrow's the day, right?
Tomorrow's the day.
So,
Exactly right.
what is FASD?
So FAS is fetal alcohol spectrum disorders, and a lot of times people hear about fetal alcohol syndrome, and basically fetal alcohol spectrum disorders just covers the whole spectrum, you know, from fetal alcohol syndrome to alcohol-related birth defects, different things like that, and it's all caused by a woman drinking alcohol during pregnancy.
Okay, now what is this? What is FASD Awareness Day all about?
So you hear about a lot of other things out there with breast cancer, you know, all kinds of things like that. So we're trying to make, you know, this month actually Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorder Month, so we can get the message out more and more. I mean, we have to start preventing this birth defect. It's 100% preventable, and the more people we get involved with it, the better off we're going to be. And you know, it's a simple birth defect. Everybody can prevent it. You don't have to be a doctor. You can just be yourself. You know, you can be a grandparent. You can be a brother, a sister. You know, and you can just spread the word. You know, that this birth defect is 100% preventable. If we can educate people not to drink alcohol during pregnancy, let's wipe out a birth defect. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, September 9th, and then at 9:09, bells are rung. What's the significance of the number 9?
9 is the 9 months that you're pregnant, and you know that, right?
Okay,
9 months of pregnancy. So yeah, it's the 9 months, so that's why we chose that day. So that's exactly the reason.
Okay. Now, why is it so important to spread the message of prevention?
You know what? Once the child gets this, fetal alcohol syndrome brain is 30% smaller than a regular brain because of the alcohol damage, and they have lifelong difficulties. They're never going to ever be able to catch up to their peers. They're always going to have those deficits. So if we can educate people not to drink alcohol during pregnancy, then we go a step further in eliminating that birth defect. Instead of being reactive to everything, you know, reactive to the drinking, let's be proactive and eliminate the birth defect. One kind of cool thing is that women come first when seeking treatment. So if they're having trouble with alcohol or substance abuse addiction, they come first when seeking treatment, and that's really exciting. So if you're having trouble, go get some help. Okay,
so if you are having trouble, go get some help. Now, is this a big problem here in New Mexico?
You know, it's a big problem in New Mexico, but it's a big problem everywhere. In New Mexico, new data shows that we're about 300 births a year with fetal alcohol syndrome, and about 850 to 900 with the spectrum disorder.
Okay.
So, you know, we're out there, you know, people are drinking and we're having problems. And a lot of time women don't know that they're pregnant and they could still be drinking alcohol. They find out, they stop, but by that time some of that damage could already be done. So it's kind of like a hit and miss kind of a thing.
Okay. Now, what can we do as a community to help prevent this birth defect? Because it's not, I mean, it's more than just me as a pregnant woman. It can be help from the entire community. Is that right?
Right. That's exactly right. And I think, like I said, everybody can help. You know, the spouse, you know, most of the times people drink together. So for those 9 months that you're pregnant together, stop drinking. Don't take a woman to parties. Don't take a woman any place that alcohol is being served. Avoid those temptations. Take it to the movies instead. You know, same thing with families, relatives. If you go to a graduation party, if you go to a wedding, you know, encourage that woman not to drink, you know, just to take a pause for those 9 months that she's pregnant. That's the best thing that we can do. We need to educate people at a young age too. You know, middle schools, high schools, we need to spread that word. You know, like we say, look both ways before you cross the street. We need to have that same message. Never drink alcohol during pregnancy. We need to have it ingrained so that we can spread that message. Then we go a long way in eliminating that birth defect.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one thing that people can do tomorrow is wear red shoes. Is that right?
Perfect. Red shoes.
Red shoes tomorrow. Now, why is that?
So, you know what, around the United States, people are just saying, hey, let's spread the word by wearing, you know, they have the ribbons and stuff for stuff. So we said wear red shoes. So if you wear your red shoes, then somebody asks you, and we want you not to match. Don't match your clothes. Say, why are you wearing those red shoes when you're not matching?
Yeah.
Wear the red shoes. Say it's because Fetal Alcohol Syndrome Awareness Day, and this birth defect's 100% preventable.
So make it a conversation. Wear your red shoes so that you can bring this up.
Correct, exactly right. Yeah, and we're going to be doing a big event at UNM tomorrow between 11 and 1. We're encouraging all the students to wear their red shoes, and everybody that wants to come by, and we're going to be giving slices of pizza away for those that come in their red shoes or red socks. Some people don't have red shoes, but red shoes
so you
or
can
red
wear
socks.
Your red socks.
So yeah, we'll do it like that.
Okay. Now, where on campus can people find you guys?
We're going to be right by the sub, right along that main strip right there. So we're going to be there tomorrow.
They won't be able to miss you. Now, if a woman needs some help, where can they find that help?
They can call a toll-free number, 1-800-552-81 95,
Okay.
and they can. That's for a treatment center. And any treatment center is going to, like I said, put them first in line. So if your treatment, tell them I'm pregnant, and then they'll put you right to the front of the line and get you some help.
All right, and 100% preventable. Right?
100% preventable.
Thank you
It's
so
easy,
much for
easy.
coming in. This is so important. So wear your red shoes tomorrow. If you want any information on FASD, please head to CASA.com for more information.